Hello again, Timberwolves fans. Are you ready for the explosion of Timberwolves basketball? It is Sunday. That's right, Sunday, December the 12th, 2013. This is episode number 113 of Timberwolves Explosion. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, sir, the Hall and Oates of basketball has returned. I am your host, Paladino Joey, and with me,
the forecaster.
The forecaster lives again. Yes, sir. The Hall and Oates is back.
Feels good to be back.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yes, sir. We have some catching up to do a bit. But we're not going to go hard and heavy into game reviews this time around. There's just a lot of stuff to talk about in general, if you know what I'm saying. Obviously, we will start with the league talk as we do. But then, of course, yes, hard and heavy into Timberwolves, into Rick Adelman, into Derrick Williams, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting. We'll be nice, though. We'll be nice, right?
No.
No, probably not.
We're gonna keep it real.
We're going to keep it real. That's what Timberwolves Explosion is all about. It's an explosion of passion, explosion of information, and an explosion of keeping it real. Huh? That's a good way to put it, huh? You think? Yeah. The forecaster nods in approval. Yes. Of course, yep, there will be fan interaction as well. Tanae Wilson-Brown out of New Zealand dropping something really cool on there. A gold star comment on there that I think both of us will appreciate very shortly. It's definitely part of the feature presentation of the show. Yes.
Yeah, we also would like some calls.
Yes, we would. That number is 209-736-7877. 209-736-7877. Yes, sir. So, yep, don't be afraid to call in.
Yeah.
The phone line is phone line is a voicemail. Mention what show you're calling into, which is, of course, Timberwolves Explosion. Do appreciate that so very much. Your statement, shout out, comment, all that good stuff. The flagship website of Timberwolves Explosion is thesportstuff.com. That is correct. But we are also now affiliated with the Oddman Media Network. That's right, theoddman.com. Do go there as well. Check out the shows. The Courtside Podcast is one of our brothers on there. Yes, sir. So thank you again, Mr. Audley Stevenson. Love you very much. Yeah. And apologize that it's been a little while since the recent show. I think last show that came out was Black Friday. Want to thank Vince Germano for filling in for the forecaster. The past.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you very much, Vince. You were fantastic. And yep, Vince Germano. Maybe we'll have a little trio on here at some point. That'd be cool. So we shall see how that goes. Alrighty. So league talk. Let's get stuck into it. Well, there's a very familiar guy that Vince Germano loves very much because he's a big time Laker fan. What's his name, Marcus? What's his name?
That guy with the. You talking about the one with the cheater?
The cheater?
Yeah.
What
guy cheated on his wife.
Oh no! the ripped Achilles, right? That's what you like to call him.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy. You just hate him, don't you? Kobe. I got Vince saying that on the last show too. Now the Kobe. And I got Jefferson at work. Shout out to him. Saying Kobe. So that's becoming popular of late. Oh man. Yeah, Kobe's back. Kobe is back, and Lakers were off to a decent start considering their situation. And then chemistry kind of took a slight dive a little bit when Kobe first came back. Of course, Vince is gonna. I could just hear him seething right now all over there in Australia with me saying that. But chemistry's off to kind of a mess start. But it looks like tonight they are on the verge of starting to win a couple again. Yeah, 88-85 victory over the vaunted Charlotte Bobcats, former or soon-to-be Charlotte Hornets. Yes.
Whoa!
What happened? This was
the Bobcats.
They beat the Bobcats.
That's what I'm talking about. you know you're a contender once you can beat the Bobcats.
Mm-hmm. You are a contender. Yeah, remember when that happened last year when they beat the Bobcats and they're acting like...
About 3 points.
Yeah.
About 3 points. Man, I'm telling you. Kobe had his...
Kobe?
21 points. 21 points.
He did. Oh, that son of a gun. There's that other name that we've been...
And what's amazing is...
the other son of a gun I'm looking at, but go ahead. Yeah.
Wesley Johnson had the most minutes
that's what
in
it
that
is.
game.
Yep. He's been kind of a...
And did not really produce.
Did not produce. He had half his threes, though. 3 of 6. But...
Other than that, I mean, if you're in there for 35 minutes...
Yeah, what the...
You got to do more than that, Chris. Come on, Wesley.
Chris. Oh, he's still got Chris on the mind. You can tell what the main theme is going to be of the show. That's one of the tentacles of that show. Tentacles.
I wonder how he's doing. I should check on him. It's kind of hard to look back.
It is sad. It's very sad. Did you see Jordan Hill's? Okay, outside. Very quick side note with the Lakers, since we tend to do this a little bit. But did you see Jordan Hill's airball skyhook?
No, I missed that.
It was on Shaqtin' a Fool. Are you ready by how much he missed it by? At least 7 or 8 feet. I'm not kidding. Not inches. 7 or 8 inches is a horrible shot, right?
I think he was going for an alley-oop.
So
it was actually a pass.
Well, look at it this way real quick. Now, I'm sure you guys are going to have a hard time with this one, but imagine the backboard is this monitor right here, right? See the monitor? Backboard, right? Well, here's the shot. It went over and to the side. It missed by both ranges. I'm telling you, that's how much it missed by. It missed the corner. That's how far off it was. The upper corner, yes. Good shot, Jordan. Good shot.
I still like the kid, though.
Yeah, I like him, too. He was an option, and I like him, too. Just don't try to be Kareem in that building. Not that building. It was the curse.
Curse. If any building you want to try it in, it's in Charlotte.
Yeah, really. Oh, that's right. This was Charlotte, but that particular game, that was in L.A. Yeah, that game was in L.A.
Oh.
Yeah, that's worse.
Oh, yeah,
But yeah, this current game, this was Saturday night, of course.
You don't want Jack Nicholson throwing a fit at you, running up court.
What kind of shot was that? I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. I'm going to bash them right the bleep in. Here's Johnny! Okay, sorry. There you go. Now I got the invitation started already, right? I've been wanting him to do that at a Laker game one of these days. The Lakers. So, yes, the Lakers are, we'll see what happens. Yes. Kobe, nice to see him back again. I mean, I'm glad to see him back, but it's going to be, it's not going to be right out of the gate kicking ass. Not something like that. Especially when you had the rosy nose and the rosy ears effect. You know what that means? It means he's just not in game shape. You can tell he's like, you know.
And Meeks, Jody Meeks, I mean, he's become useless.
Yeah, for the most part. He had a nice shot the other night, but that's about it. He'll put up a little highlight here and there, but other than that, he's their Berea, I suppose, right now. A starting version of him. So, we did make a prediction at the beginning of the year. What team did you predict to win the championship, Mr. Forecaster? What team was that?
Oh, the Pacers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here. That's the team we picked to win the championship, and we're looking more and more right, aren't we?
Yeah.
The way they're playing, they look like the cream of the crop so far this year.
Yeah, it took a little while for them to start gelling, especially Scola.
Scola?
Or call him Kevin Love's...
Kevin Love's victim? No. The foot stomp, yes. The foot stomp. What do we like to... you could call him the mole. You know how the mole comes out of the hill and you go boom, boom, with the hammer, right?
Yeah.
For Kevin. Oh, yeah. Scola's have been a nice addition for them.
Oh, yeah.
They kicked our butts that one night.
Yeah, I was pretty upset that I thought we should have grabbed them. If anything. I thought that we would definitely have a better bench than what we have.
At least have him come off, I suppose. Yeah. It's a kerfuffle. I mean, we saw what Adelman did with the guy. Yeah, we'll be getting to that very soon.
Oh yeah. I
keep teasing at it, but I mean, obviously, you guys know who it is. But I'm just teasing at it how we're gonna address it. Yes. Oh man, the Pacers look really good though. To be brief, the Pacers look absolutely fantastic so far. They're gonna. I think they might beat the Heat. Yes, sir. I think they will. Yeah. And I'm crazy.
And they're not even running on all cylinders.
Sorry, Craig Walton. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed watching the Heat win, but yeah, this year I don't know though. Oh, but go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying they're not even running on all cylinders yet. I mean,
the Pacers. Yeah, I
don't know what impact Granger's going to have, but just having them coming off the bench at least and doing some damage. Scola's complete upgrade from Hansborough.
Oh yeah, it's like not even close, is it? Yeah, I mean, Skola's got that mid-range shot big time. Like, he makes it.
Hustles, like, he's a...
Oh, he drives me nuts, that
very
guy.
good flopper.
Yeah, he is.
Very good flopper.
He's another guy that gets under my skin when I watch. You know, a lot of... Lately, I was talking with Vince about this, on air and off air at times. A lot of players get under my skin lately, like more than they used to. And I've always been kind of a hothead watching basketball at times.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like an important game, but boy, some guys really get under my skin lately.
That's where he got the foot.
Yeah, what's that?
That's where he got the Kevin Love foot. That's where he got the stomp.
Yeah, he felt the same, I think. Something was going on there. There had to be a premeditated, yes, that was premeditated.
He pushed Love over the edge.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. Yeah, a little bit of cheap stuff. I'm just looking at this huge, gigantic name. Yeah, we'll talk about him soon. I keep... yeah, you know who it is. A very long name on the Wolves roster. Anyhow. So, to make the tease even more fun, we're going to talk about the Sacramento Kings a little bit. They've been very busy. They've been busy little beavers, haven't they?
Yeah.
Them and Toronto have been going ape shit. There we go. I said it.
Slowly turning into I thought they would have been a bottom feeder team.
Yeah, and really their record still tells me they kind of are, but still, I mean, that was because of the way they started the year. But
yeah.
Look at all the talent, though. Jeez.
Yeah.
And who's this Isaiah Thomas guy that keeps getting better and better?
Yeah, and also is Derrick Williams' cat.
Yeah, yep. And now, our feature presentation. It's coming, yep. We're going to have to pretend we don't know about that until the next segment because it's more Wolvie related, even though we can kind of throw it in here and there. Yeah, Rudy Gay is a Sacramento King. Wow. Yeah, Rudy Gay's a Sacramento King now. Kings, I think were they talking about trading Jason Thompson? I think that was even in there somewhere. Obviously, yes, Derrick Williams for, what's his name? Luc Richard Mbah. Yeah. I'll be ranting about that one soon.
Yeah. But the trade only looks better because of the Rudy Gay trade. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that saved me from just going off on this episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because who's not starting all of a sudden?
Yeah, because the way Derrick Williams was going, that would have. Yeah, I was talking to you about that earlier.
They were mad, both of us.
As soon as because we haven't played Sac yet, so as soon as we play them and when Derrick plays here and does well,
the
fans were gonna go off on Adelman. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are gonna realize that the forecast I made, thought I was crazy for saying it.
Yeah, here it comes.
A lot of people that Adelman needs to go.
Yeah, it's that sentiment has been picking up a bit. I was agreeing with you. I was agreeing with you. I was trying to be a little bit gentle about it, but at the same, because I don't know. I guess I was being a coward, I suppose.
You just tell it looks to be a lot of negative stuff.
Yeah, because it's like we already have a reputation of being, of being like up here with our gavel going. Death sentence.
Yeah. But it's realistic. It's realistic because
it is.
We're going to call it the way we see it.
Mm-hmm. And that's the good part. We are straight shooters out there, so we're not trying. It's not even trying to be negative. We're seeing it. We're calling it as we see it.
Yeah.
This trade does not look good. No. Even though we're jumping ahead a little bit, but it does not look good.
Yeah, even with Rudy on that team, Derrick is still getting his.
Mm-hmm. Like, his numbers are kind of this particular night. This was tonight, literally tonight. The Rockets did not beat Sacramento tonight. No, they didn't. And I saw the eyes light up right as we were about to hit the record button here. And I saw the big whites showing. The big whites. You know what I mean? I was like, uh-oh, something's going on. What is it? I was afraid you were going to show me Derrick Williams at 40. But it's like, no. Well, Rudy Gay had 26. Yeah, old Rudy. Seems like... My quick question, too, it's like, it's not a side note because it's league talk. Why is everybody trading Rudy Gay away all of a sudden?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
He's been on 3 teams in less than a year now, isn't it? I mean, it's been pretty frequent here, frequent flyer miles here. Memphis Grizzlies, who the Wolves beat tonight.
Yeah, at first it was because of, the huge contract.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta get the guy out of here.
And how they kind of had the, dare I say, Kobe syndrome. Or Chris Webber syndrome, where when Rudy was out, Memphis played better.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Toronto, I have no idea what that was all about. Other than it looks like they're just doing the fire sale deal over there. I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they want to get rid of my favorite point guard in the world, Kyle Lowry. I'm obsessed with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
They definitely want Wiggins. I think now it's time, especially for the Wolves, if you want a decent backup shooting guard instead of JJ.
Yeah, really.
Or Alexi. That we should try to get DeRozan.
Oh, I love that, man. Oh, I like DeRozan. That's like one of my favorite backcourts in basketball, Kyle Lowry and DeRozan. Even though they haven't been winning that much, still like them, doggone it. I would love to get DeRozan. Man, wouldn't that be nice? Watch, Sacramento's going to probably want him because
actually, if we got DeRozan here, if he screws up, he's going to be in the doghouse.
Yeah, we got Mr. Talk about a guy with a gavel. Like, you think we're negative. I couldn't even imagine what Adelman's like. Could you imagine what he's like?
The dream crusher.
Just, you missed a layup. Throws his hands up in the air. Get him out of there.
Interesting about tonight's game against Memphis, that we won.
Yes, amen. Yeah.
For the first time in a while.
Look at you, all this hating. I
don't think
against Memphis. Yeah,
I don't think it really counts. Some of them to be at full strength because Marc Gasol wasn't there.
Oh yeah, that's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like beating the Lakers without Kobe. Well, we beat the Lakers.
We did. Yeah,
but Kobe wasn't there. So.
That was a weird game. Man. We were up by like 40 points at one point, and then they kind of started roaring back, and then we still won by like 25. Yeah, and then Vince is like, okay, can we please switch to the next game? Poor Vince had to do that game review with me. Oh, can you imagine? It would have been more vicious if you were here, though.
Oh, yeah.
The Laker killer. Yeah, you're the Laker killer.
Yeah, but I gotta admit, if they have Kobe, it's a different story. So I wouldn't even take that win. I still think we haven't beaten the Lakers yet.
It's like it kind of counts. At least it technically counts, but emotionally and mentally, it doesn't yet. Yeah, you want to beat the Bulls when they had Jordan, type of thing. Old. Yep. You want to beat the Cowboys with Emmitt Smith, things like that.
Yeah.
Now with Chris Warren or whatever the backup running back's name was over there in Dallas. It's just not the same.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those dillies.
Yeah, but about the Kings, Derrick Williams, it was so nice seeing him play carefree.
Yeah, he was getting all those lobs and he was putting them in, and he looked like he was having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, and that's the key.
Just have some damn fun.
There's no more eggshells that he has to walk on. It's I can learn from my mistakes and become a better player.
The teeth grinding. Remember that? We always saw the teeth grinding.
Yeah, yeah. But and about the game today, when they interviewed Kevin Love at the end, they asked him about the bench and how they contributed to the win, and he said. Like we all know, well, a lot of people know, like when they play practice, it's the A team and the B team, the starters versus the bench.
Yeah, yep.
The bench is always beating the starters, which is kind of weird because who doesn't get played a lot?
The bench doesn't. Yeah. Oh, that's probably because the bench has all the energy, right? Because the starters get all the minutes, right? That's got to be part of it. You think?
Oh, well, during practice.
Oh yeah. Talking about practice.
Oh yeah, but still,
in practice. Yeah, I'm just saying that's partially why. But no, go ahead.
Well, it just tells you within the team
that there is depth.
Who should be getting playing time? I'm sure during practice.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, Gorgui has to be in the center. So I'm sure he's doing something. So got to be doing something worth getting actual NBA minutes.
Yeah, it really does. So with that, we probably shouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves. It's okay though. It's okay. It's a nice tease as we're heading into the All Wolves segment. We'd love to start with the league talk to appeal to all of you out there that are NBA fans, and then it's all hardcore Wolves as well. So as we, you better like the Wolves and like the NBA. You got to like both, right? Got to like both. So with that, we'll take a quick break and be right back for wall to wall Wolves and wall to wall. Yeah, that. Adelman in the rotation and all that good stuff.
you shop on Amazon? Did you know that you can support this podcast just by doing your normal shopping on Amazon? It's really easy to do. Just go to thesportstuff.com and click on one of the many Amazon pictures. Do your normal shopping, and Amazon sees that we referred you, and they give us a percentage. We'd like to thank you in advance for supporting thesportstuff.com, and please use our Amazon link. Now enjoy the rest of the show.
We are going round like Saturn's rings.
And we are back here on Timberwolves Explosion, episode number 113, which is a reminder for all of you out there on your mobile devices. Yes, sir. You got your iTunes. You can catch us on iTunes. You can also get us on Android devices with the Double Twist app or any other application via the Android device. For Windows and BlackBerry, all you have to do is look in the stores there, and you'll find us right away. Type in Timberwolves Explosion. And, of course, thesportstuff.com and theoddman.com. Thank you all so very much. All right, well, it's time for our feature presentation. Yes, sir. Where do we begin? Where do we begin now? Yes. The frustration has hit an all-time record, hasn't it? Well, one thing I wanted to say first, we might as well open with this, the Facebook page. I was talking about how I was just not impressed with Luc Richard Mbah Moute, because he sucks. Yeah. Have you noticed much defense out of him, really?
No.
Does he really look like a defensive elite defender like we were told? Because you know how the old thing is, I've heard, if you haven't heard of him before, you must not be much of an NBA fan. You're just like a fan of your team and that's it.
Yeah.
But no, there's a reason I haven't really heard of him, because he's not that good. Yeah. I hadn't really heard of him. You know, I mean, I didn't know he's this elite defender because he's really not that great, is he?
No, he's not. Yeah, I think we got took.
I think we got beat in this one. And Williams, you know, he has a lot of flaws. I'm going to tell you he has a lot of flaws. But, boy, it's the frustration is all over the place for me right now.
At least he can score.
Yeah, he can score.
Higher ceiling. It's just that he wasn't allowed to develop here.
Uh-huh. Is it okay that I jumped out and just said that right away? Luc Mbah Moute, he sucks. Is it okay to say that?
It's okay.
It's been about 3 weeks now, hasn't it? And
he's only thing we can say, he's a better defender than Derrick Williams.
I guess. LeBron made a LeBron sure posterized him, and I know it's LeBron James. It's not Randy Brown or something. I'm just making, obviously that's an old Chicago Bull with minimal talent. But really, I was saying, bottom line, it appears to be mediocrity for mediocrity, because I was kind of talking about how Williams really wasn't all that great other than his first game, but then he had that 31-point game and all that stuff. So it's just the frustrations all over the place. Another thing, too, real quick, before you jump in, is Mbah Moute. He'll put on these Dominique Wilkins spin moves and get the ball knocked out of his hand. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if his defense was a little better and he could score just a little bit better, basically Cephalosha.
Yeah, but he's not even Cephalosha. Yeah. Cephalosha may do something. I mean, this guy is a mess.
Yeah.
Have you seen his turnovers? Not turnovers, but he can't even hang on to the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a mess.
You got to be at least a Cephalosha to be able to be a starter. Because if he's not starting,
yeah.
I mean, because if you want to have a guy on your team to like Kirilenko,
mm-hmm.
he was our Durant stopper, Kobe stopper,
mm-hmm.
on all the best guys.
Yeah,
he can at least score on the other side. But
Cephalosha,
yeah.
Excuse me, Derrick, yes.
No, excuse me, Kirilenko can.
Oh,
that's
my
score.
bad. That's my bad. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But we're not seeing that from him.
Mm-hmm. No, not at all. I mean, and Kirilenko was a mess a little bit. He'd miss layups and drove me. Oh, it's like, come on, man.
Bad passes.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a mess too.
Injuries.
But I mean, yeah, really.
Sorry, Brooklyn.
I didn't know he gets hurt. Did he? No, Kirilenko never gets hurt. He's an Iron Man. He's Favre-like. He could play 20 years of football, getting hit every day. He would never miss a game. Yeah, sure, right? In a pig's eye, right?
The way I felt about that trade was, there was a lot of people on different sites hearing things saying, well, hey, this guy is a defensive monster.
Oh, yeah, I read that.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, put him on Durant, and Durant will score 10 points less than he usually would if anyone else was on him,
3 of 16,
Yeah.
3 of 16. Durant will be moaning in pain.
5 turnovers, and he'll eventually get a tech for getting so angry.
Yep. He's been doing, but go ahead. Yeah.
No, it's not.
You don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm sorry. Do I see it? I don't see it. I can't tell you I see it because I don't.
But I looked at it from the other end. Yeah. What I saw was the same thing when we traded Garnett.
Ooh.
It's kind of like we let the lion free.
The lion.
We let the lion loose.
Derrick Williams, you always called him the caged lion.
Yeah, he's been uncaged.
He has. He's not exactly tearing it up, except for the 31-point game, but still, you can see...
You can see him free and frolicking around, and... He's happy. He's happy now. It's just nice to see him without the leash, uncaged.
Talk about a short leash. Yeah, this year he didn't even get on the court. At all.
Even with the starters.
He didn't even get any playing time at all, did he? That was an
when he did, he wasn't playing with the starters, really. Mm-mm. Man.
Yeah, he would be playing with Shved and he might even see these other guys, that there's these 2 rookies we have that that are a major topic here coming up very shortly with our buddy Tane out of New Zealand. Yes, sir. He'd be playing with them. That's how much playing time he'd get. It's like, come on, guys. All 3 of them.
His playing time came during practice.
We're talking about practice here. Not a game.
Not a game.
Not a game. We're talking about practice.
That's the only time he'll have an NBA basketball in his hands, when he's doing that or during timeouts, or Let me touch the ball for a second. Let me just let's get my hands on it. Let me just see how it feels. Oh, that's great.
Oh my God! I touched the basketball.
Adelman just walks over and just rips it out of his hands. What are you doing with this?
Hey, this is our practice ball here. Come on, let's go. You're flying around too much.
Taking it. I told you not to even get suited up tonight.
Take it off. No. Shut her down. Yeah, right. Oh man. Oh, yeah, Tane did have a response when I was mentioning that real quick. By the way, you can get to the Facebook page. Simply type in Timberwolves Explosion Minnesota Timberwolves Show on Facebook. If 2 show up, if there's company and group, click on the one that says company, not group. Company, not group. Then click like and rock and roll. Get on the show. That'd be great. So, yeah, Tane was saying at the time, now he changes his tune a little later here with his ultimate gold star post, which means the post of the show. Absolutely, he gets the award. He said, I think Moute needs to learn his role in this team. He seemed to be putting up a lot of shots for a defensive player. I still think he's a better fit than Williams ever was, even though I was a fan of his. I think he'll manage to fit in soonish. Might be wishful thinking on my behalf, though. I just want to watch more than 82 Wolves games this year. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. The last part there, without a doubt. I want to see more than 82 games, if you know what he's getting at. Yes, we'd like to see a little May basketball here again. Yeah, no, he does change his tune later, so in all fairness. So this is not something he's still oh, come on, this guy needs to play, So, yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit here. Vinny G. No, Vince Romano. Let's see, we left off right here. Yeah, Hank McCoy with some nice stuff to say. No, he's saying, so guess who's playing really well in the Kings-Clippers game? Mark my words, the Timberwolves are going to regret trading away Derrick Williams.
Oh, yeah. I think all the guys who know basketball, all the people who know basketball knew that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. The courtside guys are saying that. Yep, Hank McCoy, Vince Germano, BG. Oh, the frustration. Yes. It's, I think we're going to regret it, too. It's not looking good. He continues saying, how long before they trade away another athletic player with upside? Is Baz still there? I can just hear him saying that. He said, this coach needs to adjust his coaching approach and let the younger guys get some minutes. It's a long 82-game regular season. The starters can't do it all themselves. Oh, yes. Minimum silver star there. Yeah, that's a good stuff. Yep, that's a Purple Mafia thing. All the handing out stars, for like the great comments. Oh, Hank McCoy, I love this. I'll just see. He had about 5 dunks. Yep, from alley-oops. Tell me Rubio can't throw him those lobs. Yeah, he could, and we just didn't use him that way. Hank McCoy, who is very famous for saying this. Are you ready? Except I can't do it like him. He does it better than anybody. He's changed it to Adelman.
Yeah, enough
pretty much
at the beginning of the season. I knew where all this was going to be headed.
Yeah, we could sense it. I remember last year you were getting frustrated. I was getting frustrated with the Chris Johnson situation a bit. It just didn't make sense. It's not like Chris Johnson is Kareem here, but he's better than Steamsma. I mean, come on.
He had the team. I mean, the crowd yelling MVP.
Yeah, there's a reason. It's not because he's like terrible, is he?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he wasn't gonna win an MVP award. But it just showed that that's what we want to see on the court from our team. Some dunks, some athleticism. We want to see that. And especially for Taylor, if he wants to line his pockets, bring some of that to fill up the seats.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt. I mean, you gotta bring something in here.
And Chris Johnson,
the entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, when he did get playing time, he was playing well.
And yeah, I mean, and I shouldn't say it the way I said that when I said bring it in here. It is here. That's the problem. He's not using it. It is here. What am I saying? Bring it in here. It is here.
Yeah.
My bad. Yep. I'm not going nuts here. Vince Germano was simply saying, holy smokes, D-Real dropped 31. That was that night. And I just paused like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. I think that was going to happen. I saw those highlights, too. Just the look of joy on his face. Mm-hmm. Passing the ball, getting lobs, it was fun to see, but at the same time, it's kind of like I knew what we had, but we didn't use it.
It's kind of like what Hank had to say. What did Hank say down there? What did Hank say underneath the 31 from Williams thread here? What does Hank say? You see it?
In our face.
In your face, Timberwolves. It's like, ouch. Oh, that sucks. So now the gold star comment. So yeah, figured we'd throw in the fan interaction since it's like right in with the whole conversation here. Might as well have them join us in the conversation, which is a nice way to do it, eh? Yeah. Here it is. He simply takes a picture, cuts out the part of the box score that says Gorgui Dieng, DNP coach's decision, Shabazz Muhammed, DNP coach's decision, because they're right on top of each other. And he says, sick of seeing this. Give these guys some time to develop, especially Dieng while Turiaf is out.
That's the thing. A lot of us thought that's what would happen. That's what would happen, especially
our prayers have been answered. That's what you said on the last show.
Yeah. No offense to you, Turiaf.
Sorry, Turiaf. Sorry.
We didn't wish, rather, like I say that, about Adam and just catch a cold or something,
Yeah, we don't mean it personally. It's just we want to see Dieng play.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We thought that, he'll definitely get minutes now.
Mm-hmm. I thought for sure. I mean, was there any doubt that Dieng was going to get minutes? And did anything change?
Yeah, a lot of people say, well, when he gets in, he's just going to foul out. Okay, the same thing was said about Peck. Same thing happened to Peck.
Yes.
Came in, fouled out,
That's what happened in the past.
He learned.
Mm-hmm. He did learn, and he didn't get a ton of minutes, but he got minutes. He did get minutes. He did play.
Yeah. He had a chance.
It's just so weird imagining Pekovic as a backup to Darko. Just looking back at that is so weird now.
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem like a long time ago? Mr. Wrong side of the backboard. That's basically what he was a Shaq and a Fool highlight every week. I would say.
How dare you talk about manna like that?
Manna from heaven. He's manna from heaven. All we need now is quails to join it. Okay, sorry. That was you know what Darko was? He was the stale manna. Because you were supposed to eat it right away, otherwise mushrooms and fungus would grow in it. Well, the fungus grew in that manna, Mr. Mr. Khan. I'll never get it better than. I'll never have it anywhere near Hank's level. He does it so good. I think you have to have an Aussie accent to do it, though. Really, to do it really good. So where were we? Yes, Turiaf is out. 12 points from the bench tonight against the Spurs. That game, the game that you wanted to kill everybody. Yep, that'll be probably the featured presentation of the night in terms of games.
Oh, man.
Yep, I'll let you get smashing on those guys. Their bench scored 55 points. That's a lot. 35 excluding Ginobili. So yep, do the math there. 20 for Ginobili. Something has to change in this team if we want to make the playoffs. At least Dieng can bring some rim protection.
Yes.
He's just being wasted now. Looks like I'm going to eat my words on your other post about Moute, Joey. He looked like a D-League player today. And he, with a very sad face on to close that comment. That is absolutely a gold star right there. If this is Purple Mafia, it's a gold star. But yeah, we're going to have gold stars on this show too as the comments increase. Gold star. Jiminy Christmas. He hit everything and he hit it good, didn't he? It's perfect. I mean, where do I begin? It's like it's so good. I'm like losing my touch here. Moute. Yeah, again, he drives me crazy. He's like Dominique Wilkins on crack. He's trying to do the spin move of Dominique, but then the crack kicks in and the ball bounces off his foot or whatever.
And we've seen that from Derrick.
Yeah?
In the beginning.
What,
same type of,
the crack? the dropping the ball out of his...
Yeah.
In the day,
spin move, yeah.
Or you mean in a positive way?
No.
You mean the negative, right?
Yeah,
when he lose the ball? Yeah, but then eventually he got better, right?
Yep.
Where Moute, see, it's like you trade away what you didn't like about Derrick to get what you don't like about Derrick.
Without the scoring.
And the defense is supposedly better. I guess it's better. I mean,
it's like
the steal and go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the big picture. The big picture, we're trying to win and get into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we trade away a valuable asset.
Yeah,
for a negative one. It feels like we got tricked into it. Mm-hmm. And first of all, he had to pass a physical.
Yeah, that too. I mean, well, that's standard procedure, though. For trades. Yeah.
But I mean, the injury is there. The problem's there.
Yeah.
So
I see what you mean.
We should have enough of that stuff, guys. Prior injuries. I mean,
last year, and the year before that.
Yeah, and the guy's not known for scoring. Is known for his defense, and we get worse, and the Clippers get better. I mean, they get Captain Jack.
Yeah, the Clippers. Oh, did the Clippers get him? Yeah, they did. I'm all screwed up. They did. Yes.
So what's going on with us? I mean, we can't get anyone.
And he would play because Adelman. Yeah, the veterans. Yeah. Captain Jack would play because
he'll be a
veteran.
Too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he would be a benefit. Yeah, it's just another. We're trying, guys, and there will be some positivity to talk about soon here because when we kind of brush with the game reviews a little bit, of course. Yeah, we're not going to go hard and heavy into every game, but we're going to go hard and heavy into some. Some were good. I mean, some were good. In all fairness, but in the grand scheme of things, the team, in my eyes, is underachieving so far. I mean, absolutely. Did you think we were going to be 500? It's with Love and Rubio healthy, and Brewer and Martin. Well, maybe not Martin lately, but
it's a mix. It's if we had a different coach, we could be.
Yeah, that's the thing. So we are underachieving in a grand scheme of things. Yes,
because we actually have the talent. We had more before the trade.
Yeah,
we have the talent. It's just not, like you said, it's not being used.
Well, and what stinks about it too is, we need a defense like we needed to breathe. So that's the part where
games, especially the Nuggets. Yeah, every point guard.
Every time we play the Nuggets, they scored 117 against us twice.
There's no rim protection at all. It's just, and you're like looking at the TV screen at Adelman, and it's like Gorgui is sitting right there. The answer.
The answer.
Any other coach would say, "Okay, obviously, I'm tired of seeing this.
Yeah, really.
Layup drills on us.
Oh,
This free points. Let's get Gorgui in this game. I mean, you can't do that much to hurt us.
no, I can't. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, the Denver games did set me off more than any game. I mean, Denver. There's 3 teams that pissed me off more than anybody in the league: Denver, Portland, and San Antonio. I just every time we play them, like I just want to. Well, and the Washington Wizards too. For whatever reason, I can't stand that team. Yeah, that was probably because we just got him. But I'm just saying, we traded Derrick Williams at one point, and then Denver scoring 117 points against us twice is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was about to jump in because I wanted to make sure we had Luc Moute at the time. Denver got their second 117 against us. We had him, but he didn't play in the game, so I can't be like, oh, see how the defense helped, and like rip on him. So I can't rip on him for that one. But overall, the defense isn't all that much better. I mean, not really. No. Spurs. Yep, there's your 117 again. Just like Denver. Same exact game, actually. Because the Spurs are more of an offensive team now than they used to be about 5 years ago, right? So, just looking at...
we definitely got robbed in the Spurs game in the fourth quarter. If it would have been better if the ref said, okay, we're just going to let you guys play. Mm-hmm. Apparently, they only told the Spurs that. Mm-hmm. We're not going to call anything, so just go out there, you can hack a guy or whatever. We don't care.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it was from the get-go. Or at least like as the thing moved on.
Yeah, but the answer to our problems, I thought everyone wanted a center who can protect the paint. And we have them, but we're not playing them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because he's not
playing them.
Not the best center out the gate.
Yeah, and what's funny is, too, I heard something recently. I guess this is kind of a wild thing. It's kind of hard to compare because it's so little playing time, but they said, I don't even know how they come up with this statistic. Call me an idiot if I don't understand it. But somehow, some way, per 48 minutes, I think it was, Gorgui Dieng stacks out to be the 7th best defensive player in the NBA. That's strange to me, but I guess. I mean, and if that's the case, even if he shows a hint of that in the limited playing time, then why isn't he playing more? Yeah,
Chris Johnson showed hints.
He did.
And
nothing
for me. Chris Johnson showed how Adelman's going to be, and he's not. Mm-hmm. He's not the right coach for this team.
It's an early indication, and it's so sad saying that. Because he's good, but he didn't fit with the young teams as good as he does with the veteran team, and that's apparently where we're headed.
Yeah, if he was on the Spurs, he'll be a good coach. But
or the Heat. Or the Heat. We'll take Spoelstra. Yeah, we'll take him.
I think if he was on the Spurs, I think Kawhi wouldn't get many minutes.
That's a maybe. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, it's who's to say, right? Oh, those freaking Blazers! Just looking at that record, I just want to break something. Just looking at that record.
Yeah, the trade for Kawhi probably never would have happened.
Oh, that too. Yeah. It's like he seems to just want to get rid of all the young guys, not play them. It's a problem. Oh boy, yeah, we're running this one into the ground, aren't we?
Yeah, I
can't help it though.
I can just imagine hearing Derrick Williams calling up Baz and Gorgui like, I'm free.
I'm free.
I'm free. Just
man.
Oh man, it feels great here in Sac, man.
Proud to be Sacramento King. At least I know I'm free.
Yeah, it feels so good to have playing time. I'm sorry you guys can't experience it, but I'm sure as soon as Baz, I'm sure as your father gets
there we look at us
talking to the media.
Look at us.
We'll get traded soon enough.
Look at us. Oh man, but yeah, since Black Friday, I'll just briefly go over them really quick. Like I won't actually, we're not going to go into detail. But since the Black Friday, Timberwolves did beat Dallas, a fun game, 112-106. I actually really enjoyed that one in Dallas. Very fun game for the Timberwolves. It looked like they had that one pretty much the whole way. Dallas kept it fairly close to keep it interesting, but that wasn't just an enjoyable night, and I had a good feeling going into that one. The next night, December the 1st, yes, sir, it was pretty much a pounding by Oklahoma City. Not as close as the score would indicate, a 113-103 thrashing. That wasn't fun. So we'll just kind of leave that one as is as well. It's just Oklahoma is looking like a Western Conference champion right now, in my eyes. I think they're going to win the West. Yep. Not that I like them or anything. So then the Timberwolves head to Mexico City, yes, to play the Spurs on December the 4th. I guess they wanted beef jerky or something because it was a smokehouse. Yes, smokehouse. And there was no game. That sucked. That's too bad. Remember, we were all like, okay, yeah, we're going to watch the game tonight, right, Mark? Okay, we're going to watch this one.
Yeah, we're
all right.
excited.
You excited? Oh, by the way, there was no game tonight. Just so you know, yeah, they canceled it. You're like, what? Yeah. Yeah, we were going to watch the replay because I had to work second shift. We were going to watch the whole replay and enjoy it. Oh, no, that got canceled. So then a couple nights later, the Heat came to Minneapolis. This time, Barea and Allen didn't get in a fight, but it was the same BS, or the Heat just rolled over us from the get-go. They looked like the 80s Lakers in that game. They really did. I mean, the passing and the fundamentals they had were better than I've seen them play in the past. Maybe they will beat the Pacers. Who knows? So then for some positivity. Yes, you ready for the positivity? The Timberwolves love the Palace. They love the Palace. They really do. Just a couple days later, got to get the exact date here just to be correct. That would be December the 10th. Tuesday, December the 10th. Keelan King's Detroit Pistons host our Minnesota Timberwolves, and they get slaughtered 121-94. Hey! So here's your positivity, guys. Here's your positivity. By the way, Moute played about 13 minutes and attempted one shot and missed it. Yes! Yes!
I guess we got some garbage minutes.
Shabazz Muhammed, the guy we thought was going to go 9th overall to the Detroit Pistons. Instead, a different guy went 9th overall to the Detroit Pistons. That's that shooting guard guy. What's his name again?
He played pretty well defensively.
Yeah, doggone it. I was so mad that night.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing him play, I wish he was bad.
Damn. Yeah, he was bad in the summer league. Remember, we were like, see? Yeah. No, he was pretty, He's, I remember that whole night. Okay, Shabazz Muhammad's going to Detroit 9th overall. He's going to Detroit. It's over. We're going to get Pope. We've been looking at him all stinking week, all month of May and June and all that. And then we're like, wait, does Detroit even have a shooting guard, though? Let's check. They don't really have one. Yep. Oh, no.
I knew it was over after that. Yep.
And then it happened. 30 seconds later, and then we trade down after we took... Well, actually, we didn't trade down. We took what's-his-name, and then we traded down. We took Vince's... No, not Vince's. We took Hank's favorite point guard in the world, yes. And Pumpa's favorite point guard in the world, yes. We took Trey Burke. Yes, sir. But, yeah, you guys know that already.
Actually, we took no one. Bottom line.
According to Adelman,
we would have kept Trey Burke.
We took old DNP.
Yeah.
We took DNP. Did not play coach's decision.
We got 2 DNPs. Those are our picks.
We doubled it.
The DNP twins. That's what we got.
DNP. Really, though, overall, this was a fun little game. I enjoyed it, every minute of it. Sorry to rub it in. Mr. Keelan King started to rub it in. Yeah, remember he was saying, "We got your ass" when Josh Smith hit that little bouncy shot and everything in the preseason.
Oh, yeah, lucky shot.
He was teasing us about that.
Lucky shot.
Oh, we got your ass. And then Tristan's. See, well, Keelan's Detroit Pistons are struggling, kind of, sort of. They're still the 4th seed in the East, which is crazy. They're still the 4th seed over there, 4th, 5th seed. And then you got the Trailblazers are like tearing up the league. What the hell?
Until we get out of the West.
Where's the... Geez, who did they get? Did Greg Oden suddenly become like a number 1 overall pick now? No, oh wait, he's not on the Blazers. It's like, what happened there? They're looking good.
Williams.
Oops. Yeah.
I wanted
it helps. Yep.
I thought
I didn't know it helped that much
for this team.
Yeah, really.
Having Moute come off the bench,
it would it would help. We need that veteran off the bench other than Hero Ball.
Yeah, well,
Hero Ball Barea.
Every other team in the West has made moves to improve their team, unlike us.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, every other team has made moves to get better, for the most part. You know, ones that were able to. I mean, Denver lost Corey Brewer. I mean, I appreciate that we got Corey, though.
Oh, and
I love Corey Brewer.
They actually use their rookies.
Yeah.
And develop them, and they contribute to wins.
If they're not hurt, unlike McCollum. That's the funny part. Portland's nice rookie guard is injured, and they're still 21-4.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding.
That shows their future. Yeah, at least they're not going to get a decent pick.
You've got to be kidding.
That's the only thing that can comfort us.
Yeah, who, the Wolves?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might.
Well,
actually. Oh, yeah. Against the Roaches, yep. Now, who called them that? Was that Ricky Davis?
Yeah.
That mental gidget? Freaking Roaches. Yeah, they're bigger than Roaches right now. They're more like tarantulas. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. No, the tarantula plays in Oklahoma, but you know. They're beyond anything. Yeah, I can just see the frustration. Fun game in Detroit, though. I enjoyed it. I don't know. We always play well there. I don't know what it is. I remember years ago when Foy was still here, we went in there and destroyed them, even though we had Kurt bleeping Rambus, and it was weird. It's like, wow, we kicked their ass. Okay, so I'm glad we can play well in the Palace. Yes, I am. So immediately the next night, here come the Philadelphia 76ers to Target Center back-to-back Wednesday, December the 11th. 12-11 was not an inside job because the Timberwolves did win. It could have been because that first quarter, Philadelphia scored 39 points. The Philadelphia 76ers led the Wolves by 19 points at the end of the first. Yikes. But the Wolves were able to slowly come back and win this thing thanks to a 10-point fourth quarter by your guy, Robbie Hummel. Thank you, Robbie.
Yes.
Thank you, Robbie. We appreciate that. It was a nice game for him, huh? Rubio played outstanding also. Shooting percentage has improved a bit. It's not fantastic in this game, 5 of 12, but I've seen much worse. Like the guy who played alongside him played much worse than him. Yeah, 1 of 9. That's Kevin Martin. Robbie Hummel, though, was one of the heroes of this game. That was cool to see. Pekovic, I think, Pekovic has been playing really strong in your absence the past month or so. He's been playing better. We were kind of complaining about him that first week or so, but
I was like, what is going on here? Is he another?
It seemed like it was
Darko.
Yeah, like
playing for the money, then quit.
I was like, what the hell is this? He just seemed like he was slow and kind of meh, you know.
Yeah.
And then now he's looking good. He's not Kareem or he's not Shaq, but he's looking good, right? That was a fun game. Alexi Shved with, you know what Alexi?
I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know what Alexi Shved is? He's a computer. You know why? 1s and 0s. 1s and 0s, mostly 1s, but he scored 0 points. Okay, are you guys ready for all these 1s consecutive? You're just laughing. Okay, he got 1 defensive rebound, which equals a total of 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, and 1 blocked attempt, and a personal foul. How do you get 1s in every little category? You look like you can't believe this. Plus 0? You're like, what? You're confused, aren't you?
Yeah,
I guess.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I guess the scoring was even when Shved was out there. I don't understand, but I guess.
And he was out there for 8 minutes, 34 seconds.
So it evened out, which is really weird. Hummel, plus 16. Pekovic, plus 16 in this one. Yes. Hummel was huge late in that game. He was a lot of fun to watch.
Of course, all those DNPs didn't play.
Yes, they did not. No Gorgui, no Shabazz, no AJ. Obviously, Turioff and Buttinger are still unavailable.
I mean,
Shock of the year.
I have to believe that AJ is better than Shved.
Yeah.
At this point, I mean,
oh yeah. I have a brief note about Shved if you want, unless you're. Yeah, the Detroit game. Did you see how good he was? He looked for a little while, and then it just died right away. Excuse me. He started so good. Yep, but there's nodding in approval.
Yeah.
Fail forecaster nods in approval there. He looked so good on the fast break. His passes were fantastic. Excuse me, fantastic on the fast break. Excuse me, I can't breathe here. Wow, it's like, edit that one out, Joe. No, I don't know. I'm okay. Somebody can laugh about that one. Oh boy, this isn't good. But no, Shved looked. Yeah, he was hiccuping out there on the court after a really nice start. That was it. Plain and simple, that was it for old Alexei. But no, fun little stretch there against the Eastern Conference. We beat them up. So now we will talk about that Spurs game a bit here. Are you ready for it?
Yeah. That was frustrating. On Friday, December 13th.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You have the floor if you want it.
It's got to be a conspiracy. I mean,
conspiracy theories.
Or it was just the refs just let them play. Kid Love had a freaking career night. 42 points. 14 rebounds. One steal. He didn't have any blocks, but that's because he didn't put his hands up at any point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's the problem. Our interior defense is non-existent. Yeah. They don't put their hands up.
Either he or Peck. I didn't see either one of them put their hands up to prevent a layup.
Yeah, they don't do it.
From TP, Tony Parker.
That son of a...
And what really frustrated me was Rubio was scoring.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got pulled for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Rubio was going off.
What the hell?
Yeah, Rubio was scoring, and then he got pulled. And then from then on, he cooled down. He was on fire, and then for whatever reason, our coach decided to douse him.
He literally doused him with the fire, didn't he?
Yeah.
He doused that fire. Oh, man. What the hell? Derek Fish, excuse me. Yeah, I'm already jumping into it. I almost... Who does Tony Parker remind me of? You know what Tony Parker remind me of? He reminds me of a good, like a way better Derek Fisher. Excuse me, that was a big bump the table here. He reminds me of a very good Derek Fisher. God damn.
I even want to grab Derek Fisher. Just to be on the team, just so we can have a coach on the floor. Because we don't.
Who? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, we don't have a lead. Well, Rubio's becoming that, but he's trying to become that anyway. He's attempting to. Well, I think he's close. He's the closest thing to it.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anyone that. I mean, our team is so young that there's anyone that'll take them seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
that's a huge problem.
And we see how Shved's producing. He played okay. He wasn't bad.
For his standards, he actually had a better game than he has. He had a little three-pointer. He hit 2 of 3. Kevin Love, insane, though, from 3. Do you see what it was? Yeah. Unconscious. And we saw it or not in person. We saw it on TV. I don't know if I'm ever going to shake this thing. 8 of 9. 8 of 9 for 3 for the aforementioned Kevin Love. 8 of 9 for 3. Unbelievable game for him.
And the reason why we lost is because of no interior defense. At all. At all.
I was getting so frustrated.
It was like Love and Peck would just watch TP or anyone just waltz right in for an easy layup. Not even attempt to block it.
I was getting sick and tired of it. I mean, Tony Parker, the way he just... Well, and he gets away with so much chippy little crap, too.
No.
I mean, he blatantly shoved Rubio out of the way and got a wide-open layup.
Yeah, Peck got... obviously got mugged. Love got mugged.
Mm-hmm. Multiple times.
Yeah, this was, right at fourth quarter when it mattered, and the Spurs took full advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. And the only team the Spurs don't get calls against is Miami. That's about it. Excuse me. That's about it. They'll get the call against pretty much anybody else, including the Lakers, pretty much. Luc Richard Mbah did what he does. Nothing. He was a minus 12 in 10 minutes, and he got a turnover and a rebound and a foul.
He shouldn't be
getting... He has no value.
Yeah, no value. And especially since there's not a Durant that he needs to guard. I mean, he's not giving us anything. There's no Durant on that team. There's...
What the hell?
The whole team is like, they're a team.
Mm-hmm.
So
the Spurs, yes,
yeah, the Spurs are.
Parker is a cheap son of a.
They're a team.
Oh man,
the definition of a team.
Yeah, they are
of an NBA team, and sadly, it's like almost like the last ones. Because right now you gotta have a big three, a big two. They're a team.
Mm-hmm.
So much so that even bringing in like Kawhi made just being around all the other guys made him even better.
It certainly helped him in a big way. Kawhi Leonard. I mean, look how good he's been there.
Yeah.
Some people went as far as to think he's a franchise player. I say no way. Kawhi Leonard's a nice second or third player on a team long term, but Tony Parker though, God.
Upgraded Corey Brewer.
Yeah, he is. He is like a Corey Brewer, except younger and better, kind of.
Yeah.
Big, higher ceiling, excuse me. But ultimately, Tony Parker is the one that I get so frustrated watching him because of all the chippy stuff he does. And the way he'll just attack the rim. He'll just kind of run into people and then make every stinking play he got. And, of course, he's got no fear of our interior. He had no reason to be afraid of it because, well... Watch the scouting report. They don't put their hands up. They don't guard the interior. Pekovic and Love. So if he watches the scouting report, which apparently he does, he did what he had to do and got
the rim.
Yep, and got 29 points with no
Easy
real
layups against the Wolves to attack the rim.
No real fear, was there?
And another thing, they started to double team Love, and he was still. It was weird. Seeing Love and Martin, it's like the same play they're doing towards the at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Pass it, give the ball up. Love will get the ball, go for a pump fake, didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Pass it back. Okay, let's try it again.
Same old thing again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not open, but I'm gonna try to shoot anyway. At that point, they should at least fed Peck down low. But they didn't.
No, they didn't. He was playing good, over 50%. Excuse me. Love was over 50% as well. But, yeah, Pekovic, higher percentage player inside. San Antonio has interior defense, but it's not as good as it used to be. I mean, Duncan's not as good a defender as he used to be. Yeah, he did get 3 blocks in the game, but still, I mean, he's slower than he was once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. And really, ultimately, the Wolves did win that 76ers game. I didn't even mention the score, 106-99, I should mention. The key for the Spurs game, the Wolves were playing so well in that game, but then that stupid fourth quarter, Spurs 37, Wolves 21. That's the bottom line right there. I mean, is there anything else to add to that? I mean, not really, is there? The Spurs had 80 points. The Wolves had 81. Good stuff. Excuse me. The Wolves were well ahead. The Wolves at 91, not 81. Excuse me. 91 to 80. The Wolves were leading. Everything just went down the crapper after that. This was a game of runs, really, for the most part. The first quarter, Wolves were up by a little bit. Second quarter, Spurs took the lead. Third quarter, the Wolves blew up, took the lead. Fourth quarter was just a complete disaster for the Wolves.
Yeah.
And it was just the same old tired story.
A lot of no calls.
Yep, a lot of no calls as well. A lot of chippy play. Extremely frustrating. Ginobili with his usual strong game off the bench against the Wolves. Stuff drives me nuts. I hate watching it. I hate the Spurs with a passion.
Defense, our lack of defense is just ridiculous.
It is, and it's been an ongoing trend. Well, somehow we put the clamps down on those 76ers and on the Pistons a bit. Those two games stayed under 100 points. Our opponent stayed under 100, and that's been a huge trend for the Timberwolves over the course of the season. Vince Germano mentioning it. And as well, that is kind of the Achilles heels of the Wolves, is the whole century mark. When the Wolves give up the century mark, their odds of winning is real low. You know what I mean? Because it seems like whenever the Wolves give up the century mark, it's more than a century. It's like 113, 117, you know? It's rarely like, you know, a 105, 101 win for the Wolves. Like, once in a while it'll happen, but not often. Like, look at all of our wins. Almost all of them. Detroit, 94. Philadelphia, 99. Memphis, 93 tonight.
Yeah.
Let's see. Continue the trend. Look at all these 100s. Well, 106. There's a rare one. 112, 106 against Dallas. We gave up 112 against Houston. Yep. Brooklyn only got 81. We beat them. LA, 102. They still beat us. Washington, 104. They beat us. It just goes on and on. Boston, we won that one. They only got 88. Cleveland only got 95. Clippers got 109 against us and beat us. So, yeah, only the Dallas games where they got over 100 and we beat them. That's it. So, and the Knicks got 100 even and we beat them. That's about it. The Magic game at the beginning, which was just wild, but that also went to OT. So, still, both teams had over 100 in that one. But let's see, that adds up to only like a couple times here that our opponents got over 100 and we still won. Big Achilles heel. And I know that's not like breaking news to everybody that giving up 100 is a bad thing, but still, it's really an Achilles heel for the Wolves. It sure appears, without a doubt. Oh, tonight's game, not the most exciting game in the world. We're going to try to keep this one brief, but hey, I mean, a win's a win, and it's really nice to see the Wolves finally beat Memphis. It's been like 4 years since we've won in Memphis.
Yeah,
So
it had to take Mike Conley getting injured, leaving the game. And
leaving the game.
Marc Gasol not being there.
now we went against our former center. He was a stud, Kostakufis.
But I think it would have been a different game, seeing as how every point guard can score at will against us. If Conley was still in the game,
Yeah, without a doubt.
which needs to stop.
He got 28 points.
You would.
He got 28 against us tonight, Conley.
Does anyone with common sense, even the post game announcers were like, I don't know what's going on, but why aren't we playing our rookies? I just think right
Same
now
result
at this
tonight.
point,
Yep.
I don't think, because right now it's kind of we're still at the stage of we have to keep Love happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we haven't gotten past it yet.
Yeah. We traded away Derrick Williams, and Love believes that we're getting some type of defensive. Well, we're getting Cephalosha.
If that, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, no, he's not.
Or like on Memphis, Tony Allen.
That would be nice. Damn it, I'm really sorry, guys.
And no,
Choking to death, though, right here. Yeah, go ahead.
This didn't happen, and now Loves is seeing Derrick Williams score, rebound, a piece that he would rather have that we traded for. So I don't think Love's happy at all.
No, he's not, is he? I mean, it's just like...
Well, he
can't be happy with that anyway. I mean, it's just... unless he's going to drop the old, we got rid of some bad bloodline again. Remember that nonsense?
Yeah.
Said a couple years ago? Last year, the bad blood. We got rid of some bad blood.
Man, we kept Barea for,
Yeah.
He doesn't make anyone else better.
Once in a while, he'll be like hero ball. I mean, tonight he shot 5 of 10, made 3 3-pointers. He was good tonight, 5 assists even, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, Berea's kind of a hot and cold guy. He has to have less of a role on this team if you're going to be successful. Now, we've heard in multiple cases that he should just be, and we've seen it obviously, he should just be more of a shooting guard, and to have him play with a more of a floor general. Really, you don't want him really to be leading the way, because if he is,
exactly.
Yeah, if he is, he's just going to fire up shots. I mean, he was third on the team in shot attempts tonight. I mean, so what the heck? It must be driving you guys nuts at this noise. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Oh, man. I mean, Nikola Pekovic, without a doubt, has been...
Oh, he had it easy tonight, especially without Mark being there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised he had more points than that. Without Mark being there, it's like, Zach is it. And Costa.
Mm-hmm. Who? But, yeah, overall, it's just... It was an okay game tonight. I mean, I'm glad the Wolves won. It was a lot of, it was more than okay in terms of the Wolves won the game. Memphis made it scary at times. The Wolves were allowing them to kind of catch up, but clearly a team that was shorthanded, and the Wolves took advantage of it. And more power to them, right? But more power to them to take advantage, at least. Right? Yeah, you're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I want a good pick.
Look at you! You sound worse than me talking about the Vikings over here.
I want a good pick with a combination of a firing of Adelman.
Wow! Listen to this guy. See, we gotta make the playoffs now, don't we?
No,
I think he's gonna leave anyway. Honestly, I think Adelman's gonna leave at the end of this year. Personally, I don't think he'll be back. Do you think he'll be back?
No,
I don't think so.
Hope he doesn't.
You hope he doesn't. Yeah. Well, George Karl's still out there. Will he be I got to think the Lakers are going to make some type of change after Kobe's huge re-up. So somebody's not. Yeah, I mean he's not keeping D'Antoni there, are they?
Yeah,
There's no way. D'Antoni, not D'Antoni. I keep saying it wrong. Apologize to the Italian listeners out there.
Yeah, I think Adelman needs to go ASAP.
Needs to go ASAP.
At this point, I think he'll be just a decent. I mean, a very good assistant coach.
Mm-hmm. This is something you were saying off the mic, the last couple of nights. Yeah. See, the sad part is, I mean, yeah, in a perfect world, sure, it'll never happen, though, right?
Yeah, he would just rather.
Yeah, he would just run. He would never be an assistant. It'd be pretty strange to see. It'd be kind of cool, but I doubt it. And Porter, I don't think either of us really. I mean, we like that he gave up more playing time to the Chris Johnsons of the world. And he'd give time to Zhang, more time to Zhang and Shabazz than Adelman has. But overall, his overall coaching acumen is not that good.
Yeah.
So, boy, that's the one thing. It's like if you lose Adelman, then where do we go from here?
Or just try to find someone. I mean, at this point, we have no future. Love's going to leave. Adelman's going to leave. We'll have to get a new coach anyway.
So yeah, we'll need a coach anyway. Now. Yeah.
Because if we wait any longer, with Baz's, I don't know if I should say Baz, with Baz's personality, he cannot be happy.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be coming off the bench. Yeah, I mean, shoot.
I mean, you hear the
not even coming off the bench. Yeah,
yeah. You see, that was at college.
Yeah,
you gotta imagine his father's like, you gotta get traded.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get traded. I don't like seeing you there, sitting there.
It's the old, your time will come, but you should get some time anyway. Yeah. I mean, you're going to come up
garbage time. Even in garbage time, we're up by over 20.
Still don't see them.
Yeah.
Once in a while, yeah, they'll get 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but that's not enough.
The game was pretty much over,
Yeah, how about 15?
2 quarters ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there was a time I was thinking, if Shabazz only averaged 15 minutes a game, that would be bad. That's really low. It's not even close to that. He's averaging 5 minutes a game, if that. He's not even averaging 5.
Yeah.
2 or 3. Yeah.
And you're sitting there watching other rookies who got picked behind you get more minutes.
Yeah, you are. Tim Hardaway Jr., Glenn Rice, sometimes.
Even if they play a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the DNPs he got, I mean, it's got to be rough for any rookie to just sit there and rot, knowing that you have talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching Hummel get minutes for whatever reason. I don't know. going on there.
No, he can shoot a little bit.
Yeah,
he's valuable.
Shoot, but you can't say that he has a higher ceiling than he does.
Certainly not more than Gorgui, but
yeah.
But obviously different position. Shabazz is the same position.
Yeah, Shabazz it's kind of weird because he and Derrick Williams showed that they are willing to change their body, lose the weight.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. Yeah. They did what they were asked.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they just gained a bunch of weight, you know, like,
didn't give a,
yeah.
Like Vin Baker years ago. Do you remember that name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got fat, and it's like,
Yeah, and
after his contract, after.
Oh, wow, I forgot his name. He was on the Knicks. He was the center.
Chandler?
He was on Tyson. I think he was on the Bulls first. Then he went to the Knicks.
It sounds like Tyson Chandler, doesn't it?
No, he never gained a lot of weight.
Oh, no, what am I talking about? Oh, you're talking about...
the Heat tried to get him.
Eddie Curry? Yeah, you're talking about Eddie Curry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Talking about Eddie, that worthless,
Yeah.
Literally worthless. He was good, like, for a year, maybe, out of high school, and then pretty much nothing after that.
Derrick Williams showed that, hey, for playing time, I'll do anything. Lose weight. Do you want me to lose weight? I'll lose weight.
Yeah, he did. He did what he wanted to do. I mean, or not what he wanted to do. He did what they wanted him to do. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
He needed to do to get more of a role on the team, and they're just like, the hell with him.
Yeah. It's like, sad. You can't say it's no commitment.
Mm-hmm. Look at us running on with this one.
We're
running this one a long way.
Yeah, it's just frustrating.
And you haven't been able to let your voice be heard for about 5 weeks. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's you got to look to the future because right now every other team in the West is stacked.
It's scary.
Just getting better as the days go.
Yeah, I mean, look at Portland. I mean, the whole thing they're saying, obviously, the test is by Christmas time. We're getting close. Like, if Portland's still good by Christmas time, then it's like, okay, this is getting kind of scary now. And they are still good.
At this point, if we get into playoffs, it's because it's mainly luck, and other teams are basically like, okay, let's just go ahead and tank.
We might not make the playoffs this year, and I thought we were going to. And we're trying our best, guys. We're trying our best.
Yeah, and we're not because we're not developing our talent like every other team does and should. Because if you don't, then I mean, that's what the draft is for. Unless you trade for talent like the Kings just did, including our guy, Rudy Gay, and Derrick.
Derrick, yep.
You're not going anywhere. You're gonna be stuck at the bottom.
You don't want that, or even worse, stuck in mediocrity. Because mediocrity, you're stuck forever.
Yeah, we're getting close to that.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that 35 win range because you know why?
Yeah,
because you're bad. You don't make the playoffs, and you don't get a good draft pick.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
so right now it's kind of one or the other.
It's like I don't want to tank. Obviously, I think we're too talented for that. But still, I mean, I hope. Well, then let's start winning some games, guys. Let's win 7 and 8 in a row here.
If we do, it's
hot streak.
It's first round exit.
Or
unless we get matched up with a decent team that we can beat.
Like Oklahoma. No, sometimes we can beat them. We probably wouldn't win.
Westbrook.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't win that series. We'd make it interesting, but we wouldn't win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try to close on this. We'll try to keep it. Let's try to keep this. I mean, I understand though. I mean, yeah, we have a lot to say, and we can't. But yeah, there's that. But no, I mean, ultimately, the ultimate frustration with the playing time is the two guys that you'd think the whole situation with the injuries, Chase and Turioff being out, you would figure, okay, that's Shabazz and Dieng, and of course, no playing time. So that's kind of like a nice way to sum up the whole situation right there.
Yeah, then some people, for whatever reason, think that when they come back, they're just going to be the answer to all our problems. First of all, Chase will have to eventually, get into playing shape. Turioff, I mean, since when was he a 20-point guy?
Never. He's just a role player at best, a bottom role player.
Yeah, on any other team, he would barely get any playing time.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he's a 10th man at best. Budengerk is a potentially good player, but I mean, that knee is scary.
Yeah,
something's
he's not
wrong.
Be good enough to save us.
Something's wrong. Yeah, I mean, if there's that knee is scaring me. It really is. It is. I hope he's not a lemon, but it's kind of. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try to cross my fingers at that one. So, if it's humanly possible, can we do we'll try to wrap the show up with this. We're not even going to do predictions this time. It's just like, you know what I mean? Do you even want to do predictions right now? We'll probably save it for the next one.
I predict if Edelman stays, we go nowhere and we're stuck in mediocrity.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, hey, this was... I was trying to tell everyone this from the beginning. Edelman,
and that's where the heat,
needs to go. I mean, at this time, it's like we got to basically sabotage ourselves into a decent pick. And do it now while we can. Because if we don't, our rookies are going to be like, you know, hey, I'm done with this team. You didn't play us.
It sucks.
Unless we have a different coach. Mm-hmm. And we need a new coach to play our rookies and to develop them, or else our future is pretty grim. And we already lost one guy in Derrick Williams. We don't need to lose two more.
We lost a lot of people this way. It's really frustrating. I mean, Flynn, I guess, Flynn was crap anyway, but obviously Kurt Rambis didn't help that situation. I mean, we've seen too many people go. Yeah, he didn't help at all. We've seen too many people come and go. It sucks. It sucks, you know, for the wrong reason. Some for the right reason. I'm glad some of them are gone. You know, I'm glad Beasley's gone.
Yeah, it's not like we're a destination that stars want to come to. Mm-hmm. And we're, like, a lot of people are worried that we're going to lose the one that we already have. Mm-hmm. And we're definitely going to lose him if he has no backup. No bench.
Mm-hmm.
Just right now, either we let Adelman go now, or if we keep him, I think we're pretty much doomed.
Mm-hmm.
And Love will be gone. Because we'll have no love from Minneapolis anymore.
No love for no love from the love. The power of love, right? Oh, look at all these puns. No, I mean, it's one of those things you just hope for the best. I mean, that's really where we're at with that. But ultimately, though, would you like to throw out to wrap up the show, Lone Wolf and Johnny Flynn Memorial? Should we do one real quick? Just to, like, we'll say within the last 3 weeks. Lone Wolf, yeah.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love?
Yeah.
He had a really good night the other night, 42. And overall, yeah, I'll stick with that. I mean, Pekovic won like 2 in a row with me and Vince. Actually, Vince gave out all 3 of the shows he was on. It was Pekovic. Yeah. Pekovic got all
those
3.
Games, yeah.
He loves him. Yeah, like you're gonna give it to Peck for this the recent like 2 weeks or so since Black Friday. We'll say.
Give it to Love.
I'm leaning that way as well. He's been really strong again of late, and I'm happy with that. Rubio, I think, is an honorable mention, even though he's not like always great, but he's been improving. Yeah. I've been happy with. He's been showing signs that he's got a little more offense to his game than he had been showing.
Yeah. And I think until I think the Flynn Awards always go to Adelman.
Oh my God! Oh, there's one other guy too, though. I am absolutely giving it to him. You know, Moute. Oh, he is he's terrible. Moute's getting my Flynn.
Well,
he's terrible.
He didn't ask. He didn't ask to come here.
Yeah, but still, he still stinks. He's still been terrible. You know what I mean? I know I'm so harsh, but I mean, I can't help it. But then again, we're both harsh. Look at us.
Yeah,
you hate Adelman and I hate
because Derrick should have stayed here. They got minutes, you know.
Yeah. I'm giving it to Moute because I think he's just. I mean, I know he didn't necessarily ask to be traded, but I'm sure. I bet he'd rather be here than Sacramento. Well, maybe not now, but at the time,
I think he's happy to be anywhere.
He actually, when you think about it, he should be happy to be anywhere if he's this bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's getting the Flynn honorable mention to Alexei Shved. Come on, Shved! Right? No. Say it once.
Man,
I got to hear the come on, Shred. Do it.
He's got to do something, either play well or play bad. Choose one, man.
I mean, and Derrick Martin's another honorable mention. Yes. Look what he did tonight. And, I mean, what the hell? Look at him. Who's Derrick Martin? I don't know. Kevin Martin. I just called him Derrick Martin.
Yeah,
he is Derrick Martin because he didn't do anything. Kevin Martin, excuse me. I'm an idiot. And, yes, there was a Derrick Martin. Yeah, whatever, right?
Yeah, I think he got hurt or something.
Yeah, it's he has been struggling. Knee soreness. Pardon me. Yeah. Recently knee soreness. So that was against the Sixers when he came back from the knee soreness. But
And that's something we don't need. I mean, we all know that Kmart is going to have injuries, so we figured Baz has to get minutes. He lost weight.
He still didn't.
Yeah.
And he still didn't. That's the theme of the show, guys. That's the theme of the show. We're trying to speak for you out there. I mean, hey, that's been the trend on the Facebook page. So apparently, you guys probably don't mind us saying stuff, saying what we're saying tonight. Apparently not. We're getting as frustrated as also when we look at the software upgrade on the laptop over there in the background. That's a side story. That's about as frustrating as the Adelman minutes over there. It's the same DNP or did not process. Did not process laptop's decision or CD's decision, whatever it is. So that's pretty much the theme of the show. The Wolves showed some signs of some fun, but there's also frustration, the lack of defense, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much been the main topics of the show. Any final thoughts you may have as we wrap this one up?
Please
pull your
rid of Adelman.
Oh, yes. You are ready to rock and roll. I mean, I'm
over him. I'm over him. He's got to go.
I can't disagree. As much as I'd like to, I can't because, the playing time is some BS. It really is. And obviously, we've ran that on and on tonight, but we can't help it. Suitable replacement, I'm not sure. I guess George Karl. I don't know. Maybe he would do the same thing. Who knows? But hey, he got run out of Corey Brewer. So if he we're benefiting from it. Hey, I would not mind a George Karl. Okay, there it is. There's your
Toronto. Hey, you want to get rid of
Dwayne? Dwayne Casey? No. Oh, what are you thinking about?
Oh, I actually like him.
Oh, DeRozan. You're talking about DeRozan?
I'm thinking DeRozan. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Team's having a fire sale. Hey, don't take him. If you want to tank, well, we'll help you.
We'll give you Shabazz. Yeah, there you go. Here, we'll trade Shabazz for him. I would do that actually when you think about it, but I'm sure they wouldn't.
No, because I see potential and.
You like it, don't
There'll
you?
be another thing. He'll go over there and then
dominate.
2 years from now, we'll have to give up Peck or
to get him back.
Yeah.
So, those are pretty much our final thoughts. Those of you out there, please do not forget to check out thesportstuff.com. You got the crossover podcast down there with Rusty and PMAC, New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets. Frustration for them as well, unfortunately. But a great show. We all try to entertain you and make your days at work fun. It's usually good to listen to podcasts when you're at work or whatever, or while working around the house. It makes it more fun. That's what we're here for. We're here to bring you basketball, sports talk, and also have some fun too. The Oddman Media Network. Yes, sir. You got the crossover on there. Love them so much. Hank McCoy, Vince Germano, BG is back on board again. He's got a book out there as well. It is just a more than worthwhile investment to check that out. Yes, sir. TheCourtside.com for that. Absolutely. Rip City Bad Boys, we talked about them earlier. Detroit Pistons, and of course Portland Trail Blazers, who are going to win the Western Conference the way they're going. Jeez. Oh, Tristan Mayer, you must be enjoying yourself right now, you son of a gun. You must be enjoying yourself. Oh, man. And the Hoops Podcast, Pumpa and Boof. You guys are fantastic. Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics. Great show as well. All on iTunes. Do check them out. Do listen. More than fun. Thank you for listening to this show. Do join the Facebook page. Do follow the Twitter account as well. You got @Wolves Explosion and @ForecasterTE for Marcus's Twitter for the Timberwolves Explosion show. And, of course, the Facebook page, like I mentioned. Simply type in the search bar, Timberwolves Explosion, Minnesota Timberwolves show. Click on the one that says company, not group. And click like and go from there. Thanks again for listening, guys. Probably a bit, it's like we had a lot to get off our chest here, and it's just so nice to have the forecaster back in the fold once again. Yes, sir. Lots going on, busy schedules, all that good stuff, but happy to have you back.
Yes, good to be back.
Hopefully we can do this weekly or was it every 2 weeks or something at least? That would be great. We hope weekly, but if it's every 2 weeks, that would be helpful as well. And there's there's the possibility.
Yeah, and
Vince
again,
will be
Vince, thank you for keeping the seat warm for me.
Yes, for sure. Thank you very much, Vince. We do appreciate it so much. So, thanks again. We will be back soon, hopefully sooner rather than later.